Hey guys, Carla from Carla's Readings. I want to do a quick talk on, not a talk, sorry, a reading and a twin flame reading at that. Just to know where we're at, what's going on. That's why. Just feeling a bit bleh. And I want to know what the hell's going on. So let's do it. Now, sorry, my dog hair goes everywhere. And if I don't do this video spontaneously, it's going to take me ages to actually get this done properly. What happens? Okay, so we're doing a twin flame reading. Cards are flying everywhere. I don't think I can even reach that without looking retarded, so I won't. Hope everyone's well, staying strong. Pulling in divine white light. Pulling in pure guidance. Alright, we'll start with them. Please have a card to explain what's going on with us individually at this time, please. Alright, so there's some real need for some quiet time. And using your discernment on what needs to move forward at the moment. So there is finances and careers coming up. Finances and career. Yep. And honeymoon. So just taking the time to take it easy, but to also to reassess what's important to you at the moment. I feel like both sides are working quite hard at the moment on manifesting money, making sure that they're okay financially. Setting up stability. It could also be that they're running financially from their problems. That could be another thing that's coming up, but there's a real need to really there's a pause, stop, pause, reassess, look at what's going on and work towards it, because it's not a good time to move forward too harshly if you're not ready for it, because things will just fall apart very easily. My little dog's sleeping up on the cushion over there. You can see his tail. Okay, so how can we focus? How can we stay focused? Seems to be pretty hard today to stay focused. Alright, Spirit. Okay, so they're just saying don't worry about the outside environment. Not to worry about too much about what's going on outside of you or outside of your place or whatever it is. Just stay really focused on what's important to you and what you can do at this stage. Just do one little bit at a time, one little bit at a time. I know that message has been coming through for quite some time now, and I have been doing that for myself, but the message is still coming through, one little piece at a time. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Don't try to outdo yourself, outdo anyone else. Be really aware of your space. Be really aware of yourself, what you're putting out there, what you're projecting out there as well, the energy that you're projecting out. Because what's happening is there's so much like negative energies, entities, attachments, all that kind of thing that are really out there at the moment. A lot of stuff is coming to the light. A lot of stuff that's been deeply suppressed is coming to the light at the moment, and it's really important to take the time when necessary to make those changes that are right for us, right? If you're not making those changes, it's just, there's really no time outside of this to be fucking around or to be pretending that these things aren't going on. And that's why I just did a video on protection and that kind of thing. And it feels like more so this stuff is coming up currently still. And so just looking deep within yourself and saying, where am I not wanting myself to succeed? Where am I not happy with where I'm at or with who I am? Why am I not wanting mine to succeed? And how is this playing out for me? And that's one way to get through it. So just working through it one step at a time. Okay, right, I'm doing this, this, and this to make sure that I don't succeed, and going through that one thing, eliminating that one thing, and then eliminating the next thing, just one step at a time. It's way too hard to try to go too fast. It's way too hard to try to excel beyond like your means at the moment, and there's no point. So just do one thing and do it properly, they're saying. Do one thing, do it properly. Which is a reminder that I constantly need, because I try to do like so many things at once, even within my business, which doesn't work. So, right. Don't forget your strength. Don't forget you have the opportunity, you have the strength to accomplish what it is that you want in this lifetime. You've done it many lifetimes before, and in this lifetime, you're here to succeed. You're here to be that warrior. Put your armor on and go into that. Go into that warrior mode and fight for what you want and fight for your worth. Fight for it. Okay? Don't let someone take you down. Don't let yourself take you down. Because don't forget, whatever you're in fear of is becoming a manifestation outside of you in your current life. God, cards are dropping everywhere. So, interesting. The cards are falling. The cards are falling. What does that mean? Everything's falling into place, and you can't control how that falls into place. You can't control you can control the environment. You can control yourself. You can control the environment by controlling yourself, right? Everything is falling into place exactly how it should be, and nothing can really glitch that, except nothing can do that. So it can be easy or it can be hard. So there can be an argument between you and the universe, or you and your higher self, or it can be easy for you. So just be really cautious and aware that you are doing what you're meant to be doing, not to go too far off path. Because everything's going to fall in the right place anyway, in the right way, at the right time. So there's no point trying to push something that isn't working. Okay, we've just gone into Venus retrograde. I'm already feeling it like it's a pain in the ass. But let's call Venus through. How about that? They say it's a pain in the ass, but really, why is it a pain in the ass? Because it's forcing us to reconsider what we want in our life. It's a test. Yes, it's a challenge that we are capable of achieving, of fighting, of succeeding in. So what are we scared of? What am I saying this is a pain in the ass for? So Venus retrograde, she is saying to keep checking yourself on your speech, on your worthiness, on what you're projecting out to other people, and how you are creating circumstances and lives outside of you, and how you are affecting other people, and make sure that you're affecting them positively. Because it's so easy to fall into that darkness. So what she's going to be doing is it's like renegotiating like contracts, or old karmic contracts and that kind of thing that could be coming up at the moment, to be reassessed. So she's saying, like, don't jump into it. Make sure that you're checking, like, should I be doing this? Should I not be doing this? Is this right for me? Is it not? And really sit with it. Really sit with it. You can try to do things and see what happens, see what works. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So that's why it's so crucial to be checking, one thing at a time, and not sort of try to go far beyond that. So what else and so finances and career is going to be coming up at the moment. You can either face that and eliminate it, or it could be like a collapse. It could be a collapse of like a financial institution. It could be collapse of like something financial, old templates of how we perceive our financial abilities. So this could be a really good thing. It could be that if you've been in fear of money or in fear of success, or you've got money blocks, then that could be the collapse of those blocks within itself, right? Even if it seems like it's a fearful circumstance at the time, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to end up that way. It's just pushing us forward into our abundance, into our success, and into what we actually want, right? Which is where that and her going into retrograde is directly showing us how everything has its light and its darkness. So it is sometimes the darkness that pushes us through back into that light, and that's what we're being challenged on at this present time, and being like asked to please observe and stay strong and accept every challenge with, ease and with will and grace. Every challenge with will and grace. Um, Interesting that it's called that. Hey, with will and grace. I never realized that before. With will and grace. Okay, interesting. I never thought of it ever before like that. Yeah. We are warriors, so we have the ability to correct and to achieve whatever we want in this lifetime. So why the hell shouldn't we? Just one thing at a time. Is there any other messages? Okay, so it's time to really reassess your finances and see where you are capable and where you're not. Like, what is going right for you? What isn't going right for you? Where am I spending too much money? Where am I not spending enough money, like reallocating prices? So this could be like reassessing bills. This could be recontracting finances. This could be like changing electrical companies who call 20,162 million times a day. um, um, or it could be like selling a house or selling a car. Things that are not profitable for you need to go. Okay, so this is really where we're reassessing like our financial market, where like what we're capable of holding and like achieving, and what we're not, and getting rid of what we're not, so that we can start again. So it's just that lapse in time in order to just start again and to reassess and move forward, because it's not okay to keep going on struggling, and that's just causing a backward motion. Sometimes you need a restart to be able to move forward again. So what else have we got? Relationships want to be assessed in the same way. So wherever relationships aren't working for you anymore, it's time to move on from them. It's time to let go. It's time to really be aware of the nasties that are out there, and if people have your best interests at heart, and if they don't, and allowing those people in and pushing the other people out, not allowing people into your space that are going to cause chaos. And this could be in regards to allowing like old karmic situations back into your life. So it could be old relationships that didn't work for you at the time. Maybe you did love them, maybe you didn't, but it wasn't good, it wasn't healthy. It could have been abusive, something about like punishing. They might have been punishing you, or you might have been punishing yourself by going into this relationship that you weren't happy in. So please just be really aware not to go back into this state of like punishment, self-punishment, by going back with someone that is not right for you. Okay, again, that's going backwards. So it could just be the end of a karmic thing. So it might be that you need to have a discussion to end something properly. That might happen, but careful not to fall back into the race and find yourself in an uncomfortable position that you don't want to be in. So this is a warning here to everyone that's coming up. It's also like a deeper level of love. So it could be for the relationships that are really healthy and are really amazing. I feel that you might fall into a deeper level of love there within that relationship. So it could be that something happens that it could be an argument, again, that darkness. It could be an argument or something that's going to bring something up to the light, that will cause that next level of darkness. Of light. It'll lift that level of darkness and allow you to drop further into that light. So it could be that you have to drop a little bit into that shitty place with them. It could be an argument, or it could be a discussion, things that you just don't want to have. That's going to help you to really like achieve what you want. So just be aware of this when you go into that shitty place. Just remember, okay, well, this is the universe's way of helping me and helping me move forward into what it is that I want. Okay. There's no need to stay in this place of like anguish or being unhappy or insecure or anything like that. It's just working through it, and allowing yourself to come into that place of light. Okay, so let's see what the next topic is. I did think that we were doing a twin reading, but I don't really feel like we are. I feel like it's pretty general for everyone here, which is good. So what else are we going into? Okay, so in terms of light work, a note here for light workers and for those that are stepping into their mission work, it's to be really careful of how you go about things, and like really like, you know, trying out the different things and seeing what works for you and seeing what doesn't work for you. That's good. But not spending too much time there. So not like spending too much time making a mistake, if that makes sense. So go out, check out what is right for you, what isn't right for you. Things are changing so much at the moment that it's really hard to try and gauge where we are meant to be and where we're not meant to be. And that's why it's like it could be going into a bit of hermit mode. It is really important to get yourself out there though, and to allow yourself to experience your experiences, right? Because that's where the discernment comes in. So if you sit at home saying like, I'm not going to do this because this might happen, or I'm not going to do that because that might happen, that's not getting you anywhere either. You still need to get out there. You still need to like defend yourself, protect yourself, put yourself out there, to be that shining light, to be that light, and anchoring these new energies for everyone, and for those that are really struggling. So, where are we at now? What else would you like to go into? If you would like a reading with me, or a healing with me, then feel free to book in info at carlsreadings.com.au. I work with entities with lower energies, clearing them. I don't work with them, I clear them. That's one of my strengths. So if that's something that you're feeling, then please reach out, and don't be afraid to reach out and ask me for some help in clearing that. Okay. Love, 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 love. Okay, love. So those times that you are at home and you are not doing much, or you are spending time in a little bit of hermit mode, spend time loving yourself, reflecting back within, doing the healing work. So there's really like a separation in terms of like making time for yourself at home and making time for yourself to go out and to experience and to hang out with friends, or to do markets, or do whatever you're meant to be doing. And that's the two things that it's coming into balance of the masculine and the feminine energies, of the merge, of the masculine and feminine, and it's like not overdoing things in terms of like working too hard, and not overdoing things in terms of not doing much at all and taking it easy, right? There has to be that equal balance. So be really aware of that, and aware of like how you manage your time, and what you want to do with your time, but also spending time in that deep inward reflection. So if something is triggering you, go straight into it, clear it, and expel it with love. Like get rid of it, eliminate it, vanish it, whatever you want to do with love, with light, and allow yourself to transmute that energy, and come back into the light. Okay, it's really important. So we have got that time at the moment. So whether your work schedule's been cleared or whatever it is that's going on, just making sure to find that balance between what you want to be doing and having that time alone in bed or on the couch or whatever it is you need to do. Don't allow yourself to fall into the trap of like victimhood, or of like, yeah, just a victimhood. Don't allow yourself to fall into that trap. Keep doing what you're doing, keep being the shining light, and keep being strong. I'm going to end this reading at this point here because that's enough for me. Again, if you'd like a reading or a healing, or you'd like to reach out, contact me on either book an appointment on carlasreadings.com.au, or you can send me an email or private message, and I can work with you. Also helping to clear your energies, and to show you where you need to do the work, that kind of thing. So my readings aren't necessarily just about like, oh, this is going to happen in the future. It also goes through the healing process that you're going through at this current time. And if you would like a twin flame reading as well, to know where you're at in the journey, anything like that, then welcome to contact about that too. So take care of yourselves, make sure you drink plenty of water, take rest when you need to, work when you need to, and just take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later.